Hey everyone, the Blackmar-Diemer Gambit starts with d4, d5, e4, and the idea is to offer the f-pawn as well to speed up the development. Blackmar himself came up with the Blackmar Gambit, which is f3 already here, but that kind of got refuted because black can play e5, and now white's best try is bishop e3. So it's just there's some dark square weaknesses, and but then Diemer later, I guess, came up with this move c3, knight c3, and here black has several choices. Knight f6 is one of them. And well, that's the most common. And after f3, usually black takes on f3. And here we have kind of the starting position of this gambit. Here bishop g4 is called the Teichmann defense, and this is usually met by h3, bishop h5, g4, and bishop g6, or bishop takes f3, queen f3, c6. The Bogolyubov defense is g6 here, and this is usually met by bishop c4, castle, queen e1, and then queen h4, the Studier attack. Although Bogolyubov preferred this, bishop g5, and then queen d2 and castle long. e6 is the Ewe defense, and that's usually met by bishop g5, bishop e7, bishop d3, or queen d2. The Silbermint Gambit means bishop d3, knight c6, castle, giving up the d-pawn as well, and but it's slightly dubious. c6 is called the Ziegler defense, usually here bishop d3, bishop g4, or oh sorry or bishop c4, bishop f5. And black can also just play bishop f5 here. And also here, black doesn't have to take the f-pawn. He can play c6. This is the O'Kelly variation. And here, if something inaccurate like bishop development, dark square bishop move, or something like that, then black can get an improved version of the standard Blackmar-Diemer. And here white can just play knight takes e4, getting the pawn back, but usually he wants to play bishop c4, and this transposes to the Ziegler defense, which started c6 after taking on f3. And another way for white to play is to capture with the queen. It's called the rider gambit. But after queen d4, bishop e3, queen g4, queen f2, e5, white just doesn't have enough compensation for the material, because he has to create immediate huge threats to use the development that he has. If black is able to kind of step up to the pace to meet white's speed, then the momentarily advantage gained by the gambit is lost. It's like a loan, then you have to pay the loan. You didn't get any interest. So notice that here, if queen b4, then white can castle long, and if bishop g4, then knight b5 is the Halosar Trap. But this is not losing for black anyway. In the end, I'd like to show you a game between Bogolyubov and Diemer. Here Bogolyubov uses Diemer's this Blackmar-Diemer Gambit, so it's interesting game, historical game in that sense. Here Diemer uses this g6 that Bogolyubov, I guess it's used. It's the Bogolyubov defense, so they're kind of like I don't know, messing with each other's heads. White seems to have developed well. And here I checked, maybe something like rook e1 is just good. a3 was played. That's also good. Bishop g4, knight e5. b4 is a good move, but it's still equal. Here black played queen b6, which is giving white an advantage. He should have played queen b7, eyeing the d5 pawn and also b2 pawn, or just queen c4, with the idea of taking on d4. For example, if white takes this pawn, then taking here, and now there's some like serious threats here. Black can get to a2 also, and notice how the bishop, possibly the rook, are functioning. So but black played queen b6. Here knight a4 was not the best. White should have just found this move bishop e3, which increases his advantage. But and then maybe queen c5, just restraining these pieces on the queen side. But okay, he played a4, and I guess they're both kind of, or white's hoping to get a draw, I guess. Here black plays to d4, which is not the best because, well, now the black queen is a little bit excluded, I guess. Notice how the knight is covering b2, and here this knight is hitting white's queen, so that's why this covered attack against black's queen is met with counterattack. And here just takes, and rook d7, and here knight f5 was played, but better was perhaps just c6. It's more, I don't know, more active. Now white gobbles up a few pawns. Here's an exchange of rooks, and here's where the game ended. And what do you think the result was? Well, it's actually a win for white, but this position is draw, so Diemer probably lost on time. So did Bogolubov beat Diemer with his own opening? Well, kinda, but maybe just in time. It was more like a friendly match, I think. So, thanks for watching, and I might put some extra lines for some variations that I was not able to check here.